we went to the bagel place. Not going to say its name for reasons that will soon become clear. And I made an order. I ordered what I wanted. What I wanted was the cinnamon toast bagel, toasted, with blueberry cream cheese. Now you may not agree with that.
Did you order unicorn milk, or was that not?
He gave me a cinnamon toast bagel with 3 thick slices of orange Chicago-style American cheese. How could you think a person wanted that?
What's disgusting now is a mix of sweet and savory. Maybe it's like he's a gourmand. It's a gastro bagel. Maybe they're doing a quick fire challenge in the kitchen from Top Chef. Maybe it's a Top Chef event from the next season.
Your quick fire challenge is to piss off a customer.
Go.
So Al Gore won the Nobel Prize this week.
Well, that's what I think is interesting is everybody's now like, is he going to run for president? Of course he's not going to run for president. The entire time you're in government, all people do is hassle you. They hassle you about your family and your decisions you make. Since he got out of the White House, he's been like, he got all fat and grew a beard and made a movie.
He's big.
He's been having like adventures. Like,
I think it's really counterintuitive, in my mind, that an actor can become president, but a president can't become like a filmmaker. Like Ronald Reagan.
Well, presidents
everybody
are
was like, I don't know, this guy was in Bedtime for Bonzo, and then he was president, and they were like, oh, all right.
But a little side note on that, can you imagine someone who made a movie with a monk? It's like having Matt LeBlanc run for president right now. And people will be like, oh, of course, that makes perfect sense.
People trust Al Gore less because he used to be a politician than they trust Ronald Reagan because he used to be an actor.
Yeah.
People are like, he doesn't know shit about the environment. He used to be a politician. Whereas, like, Ronald Reagan won, like, he won in the biggest landslide of this country's history for his second election.
Did you see there was a naked man in Times Square? It was in the news yesterday.
yeah. His name, he sounds like
Somebody I know went to school with him.
He went to Yale.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he looked in the newspaper, he was like, holy shit, that's horrible. I was like, what? It was like I imagine this guy goes to Yale, it's probably a crazy performance, I think. He was like, no, this guy's crazy. Because they referred to him as like this hipster, because he's like skinny, he's got a beard.
Yeah.
But he's actually just
Textbook hipster.
The point is that all news like that is just traffic in human suffering. But just when you have proof that it's suffering, it becomes tacky. It's like Britney Spears. Everything Britney Spears has ever done that people talk about is just a story of a sad, unintelligent person.
white trash person.
So far out of her depth that she has no idea what she's doing and slowly going crazy. But the minute they're like, oh shit, they took her kids away. The entire time it's a joke. It's like, oh, Britney Spears doesn't wear underwear, doesn't understand how to
Oh man, I love that. That's so fun.
They're like, no, they took her kids away. And everyone's like, what? Oh, you know?
Wow, you finished that bagel.
I'm hungry.
Wow.
It all goes down the same chute.
Yeah, but
All comes out the same asshole, am I right?
yeah, you could put poison down that chute. It
Less
doesn't
poetic.
validate the poison. That's like eating a stick and being like, all goes down the same chute.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't want to get on the internet and declaim Ann Coulter. But seriously, like, there's like no kind of like, she doesn't dress that up at all. She literally is like, if you put me on TV, I'll say that we should exterminate the Jews.
She's like the little kid in school who realizes they can say a bad word and everyone's like, gives them attention. And so she just keeps saying bad words. Also, it helps that she's good looking. Like all those pundits.
Take it back.
I don't think personally.
She's like C-SPAN good looking.
Yeah, I know, but look at who she's with. Like Tucker Carlson. He looks like his 5-year-old child dressed him. But I'm certain he's been dressing that way since he went to whatever prep school he went to. He ties the knot. He used to wear bow ties all the time. Now he ties the knot in his tie so tiny, it's like a black hole. It's so dense.
Man, you zing the shit out of him.
I kind of want to talk about Barack Obama not wearing a pin.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to talk about.
Lou Dobbs had a column in CNN.com. He was like, a lot of people have been up in arms about flag pins. And really, like, what's the point? And then, but it turns out he was saying,
They should wear one.
yeah, he was saying, what's Barack Obama's problem with a flag pin? And he literally got to the point where he said, Barack Obama has said that he would rather, his patriotism should be viewed based on his actions and words rather than a flag pin. Well, if Barack Obama thinks that words and actions are as powerful a symbol of patriotism as the American flag, he can take a flying fucking leap. And you're like, what? That's the opposite of true. Like that's.
Yeah, I saw Lou Dobbs slowly stabbing a homeless man the other night.
With his
Slowly?
penis?
Huh? Yeah,
Like
really
whispering
slow.
to him?
Yeah, he was
Like,
like,
I hate you.
well, that's how he tests his headlines. Whenever the eyes go big in the homeless guy, that's the one he goes with.
Our
thing about-
borders are so porous. No, stab.